That's a beautiful rainbow trout 6-piece, if I may say so myself. All right, so shout out to my Port City fishing buddies, Edwin, Bumper, Les. Y'all hold it down, and as always, be kind to the fish. Okay, so I got so excited here as I started to clean these, I forgot that I did not let you guys know that I actually met my objective for today of catching 2 fish, because I caught 3. And the interesting thing is that I caught them all on 3 different baits. One of them was on a rooster tail, another one was on the salmon eggs, and the other one was on the Berkeley bait, which is like an artificial, I forget what it's called, but the Berkeley bait that the gentleman that I was fishing next to introduced me to today. So I was so excited about that I went out and bought my own. So stay tuned, and hopefully I'll be coming back to you in the not too distant future showing you 8 of these, because you can keep 8 a day. And you can see today I caught 3. So feeling very blessed, and slowly but surely we're figuring this fishing thing out here in Atlanta. Okay, so here's the deal. I would say if you're in a new city and you're trying to learn to fish new waters, as I am here in Atlanta, and you're fishing a spot that's big enough for more people than yourself, and other fishermen come to you and ask you, can they share the spot with you? I would say yes, because it's going to give you an opportunity to learn from them, which I did today. I'm out there with fancy rigs and, doing all this floating and Carolina rigging and, just trying everything, throwing all the different baits at them, salmon eggs, rooster tail. And lo and behold, I say yes to these guys that wanted to share the spot with me. And they came up with this power bait that is really good for trout. It happened to be a white color. And I'm actually on a hunt for that and trying to get that added into my repertoire, because I can tell you I was about ready to go and I threw my rooster tail, which was chartreuse, and I actually caught one on the first cast. So I don't know if I threw it in his mouth or he just was ready to strike or what, but he hit it like he owned it. So I continued fishing, threw it a few more times, nothing. And then eventually switched back to salmon eggs, nothing. And then this guy comes with these power bait, and within 2-3 minutes of being on the same spot with me, he'd hooked up. So I would say this bait is the real deal. So I'm trying to find it. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so mission accomplished. I actually left the fishing hole, and my goal today was to catch 2, and I actually caught 3. But I am on my way to get what I would call secret weapon. I'm trying to find it at Walmart or Dick's Sporting Goods. So I'm gonna get off the phone, because yeah, it's that time. All right, coming back at you. All right, so I've been through the gamut of baits. Basically through the salmon egg, I threw the artificial bait, the what is it, power bait, and also through the pink worm, and nothing. Through this daggone, actually through this rooster tail, very first cast, rainbow trout. All right, so guess what I'm gonna be throwing for the rest of the day? And guess what I'm gonna be stocking my tackle box with? All right, keep watching. So we're back. Made our way to the trail and going ultralight today. Size 10 hooks are very small. So we have some runners out here today. Quite a bit of traffic. Started raining a little bit, and then it stopped, which I'm glad about, because I've been trying to get out here, I feel like, for about 2 weeks now, and life circumstances just did not let that happen until today. So I'm rigged up a little bit better, I think. That's my Penn Battle 2000, and I have 6-pound test fluorocarbon line on there, which is a far cry from excuse me, the heavy braid that I would tend to have on if I were fishing snow's cut. So I changed it up just this morning because that was one of the things that came to me, is that as Dorothy was not in Kansas anymore, neither am I in the port city. So I had to change my game up and get some light line on here for these fish where I'm using these different techniques. So we're gonna see if there's any fruit in me changing up my game this morning and see if we can't land. I would say my goal for today, because the last time I was out, or the time before last that I was out, because last time I was out, I didn't catch anything. But my goal for today would be to catch 2 rainbow trout. You can keep 8, but my goal for today is 2. So we're gonna work on that. Again, I have 2 baits that I'm really gonna be able to work with, actually 3. Salmon eggs, pink worm, and some corn bait by Power Bait, artificial. So stay tuned for that, and hopefully we'll be breaking back in soon with a catch.